Well, hello and welcome to this special election coverage. I am Ashmit Kumar. Now, Tamil Nadu will vote on April 19th during the first phase of the Lok Sabha elections. All 39 seats in the state plus the Puducherry seat will go to polls in a single phase. The parties are campaigning in full swing with less than 10 days to go. Prime Minister Narendra Modi embarked on a two-day visit to the state on Tuesday and held a massive roadshow in Chennai. Today, he slammed the DMK while addressing a public gathering in Vellore. The Prime Minister alleged that DMK has the first copyright on corruption and that the entire family is looting the state. However, despite aggressive campaigning by the AIA-DMK and the BJP, the ruling DMK is confident of winning all 40 seats, including Puducherry. The Central Chennai constituency will see the DMK's Dayanidhi Maran take on BJP State Secretary Vinod Selvam. B. Parthasarathy from late actor Vijay Kant's DMDK and AIA-DMK ally is also in the fray. Maran is testing his fortunes for the fourth time from the seat, which is known to be an ADMK stronghold. Speaking to CNBC-TV18's Jude Sanith, Maran said that there is no anti-incumbency in the state. Take a look.
Mr. Dayanidhi Maran, great to meet you on the campaign trail. We covered you in 2019. You are fighting to be re-elected. What do you make of a possible anti-incumbency factor? Does one exist at all, given that you are fighting for re-election?
There is nothing called anti-incumbency rights. Right now, anti-incumbency comes when the LP has not performed. We have been on the ground from 2019. We have been here, part of the people. When the COVID happened, literally 4 months we were in the roads, ensuring that we take care of people make sure they had food. All the basic facilities taken place. Even when the floods came in Chennai, we were part on the ground as foot soldiers, ensuring all the relief materials went and reached the people. So we are there literally these 5 years, we are with the people, and people do realize that, especially after 2021, that when the DMK government came, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, his performance has been outstanding. And all the poll promises which he has promised has been delivered to the people now. And we can see that people are responding more now. So in fact, I feel that this time the margin and a much better advantage.
All right. Yeah. Key issues for Central Chennai. What are they, and how do they help you with your campaign?
See, we have been with the key issues. Always the traffic and the infrastructure has been the key issues for Central Chennai. It's a cosmopolitan city and a growing city where the population keeps on increasing. So we have now, in fact, the first metro was brought by the DMK government. And in fact, the desalination plant was brought by the DMK government. Plus, first flyover in Chennai was built in 1973 by the DMK. In 2000, 10 more flyovers built by the DMK. Now, we are elevated highways we are going to break. And right now we are going for the second phase of the metro, which is about 120 kilometers, which the union government is not even contributing a single paise now. They are supposed to contribute 50%. The total project cost is 63,000 crores. The 50% of the money has been already put to the state government, but they have not put purposely. They are withholding everything development in Chennai and Tamil Nadu, but we don't care. We are going to do it, and our Chief Minister has promised that without the help of central government, we'll complete all these projects.
Right. In fact, we at CNBC did a story about the fiscal politics surrounding election this year around. I've read the DMK manifesto and many promises along expected lines. But personally, for Central Chennai, what are you promising your voters this time around?
See, one thing all we promise our voters is very clear. We'll be there with you. Make sure that we'll solve all your issues as early as possible.
Moving forward, I just want to understand, in terms of the opposition itself, it's a split opposition this time around. You are looking at the AIA-DMK on one side, the BJP on the other side. Last time around, they were together. Does the fact that it's a split opposition, does that automatically mean advantage you and advantage DMK?
Irrespective of it, the last 2019, we polled 52%. And the margin was 3,04,000. The people of Chennai are very, very clear as to whom they want to vote, elect. And in time, this is a DMK bastion.
Yes.
And traditionally, the reason it is being a bastion is because the kind of service we have been providing to the people. They are all educated people. They know exactly that who will be serving them and who will be there to answer their calls.
Moving beyond Central Chennai for a bit, You're seeing some really interesting trends this time around. The BJP is being increasingly seen as a force to reckon with. Annamalai himself is contesting his first election from Coimbatore. Everyone's talking about Coimbatore as being a new BJP stronghold of sorts.
Second election.
True, no doubt. But he's still a newcomer and everyone's talking about Coimbatore.
He lost miserably. He stood as an MLA, he lost miserably.
Yeah.
He's going to stand as an MP, he's going to lose more miserably. Come on, you see, they are hyping it up. The BJP is, I will not fit in. It will, they will get exposed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Moving forward, sir. In terms of the government itself right now, both at the center and of course in the state, there's this talk about how it is a fight against, the BJP wanting oneness in terms of uniform civil code, wanting, a minority unfriendly policy, and the fight from the India alliance, of which the DMK is a very crucial part, is a fight against all of that. However, the counter narrative is the BJP and the NDA is accusing the India bloc of trying to break up India. Even today, in fact, when the Congress manifesto was announced, the BJP communication has been talking about how this bloc wants to break India. Is it true that now they're talking about pluralism, talking about diversity, and an India for everyone is going to resonate louder more now than before?
BJP wants to put a narrative and make the country believe the narrative. And it ensures that entire media keeps publishing the narrative. It's just not now, because the elections are announced. The media are allowed to come and interview the oppositions freely. So I'm glad that at least now, including your television or other televisions, are coming and interviewing us. We are happy that. Please listen to our narrative also. We are a pluralistic society. If you want to say India is one, it is not. India has got multiple languages, and each one's culture and gods are different. We believe in that, and that's the reason we are able to ensure that people are with us. You want to force your narrative. You want to force what you think is right. People are going to reject it. In certain states, you are still using religion as a only bias, hatred against other religions, against Muslims, to win your votes. How long do you think people are going to see? You're going to get exposed. This time we are very, very clear. We want to ensure that India is safe. And India Alliance is going to perform so well. Hello. My brother. India Alliance will ensure that a secular government is formed. Okay. We need peace. What growth has the BJP brought? Let me ask you something. When Manmohan Singh took over as the Prime Minister, the GDP was 50 lakh crores. When he left the government in 2014, it was 100 lakh crores. So basically every 10 years, the GDP should double. When Modi took over, it was 100 lakh crores in 2014. Now it should have doubled to
200.
asset.
Power of compounding.
Yes. It is now 167 lakh crores. So they have failed. Although they put a narrative that they made India strong, they haven't. They promised employment. The common factor throughout the country is employment. BJP has failed to create employment.
I have to ask you, on a more personal and sentimental front, this constituency, your father stood here, he won. You've stood here multiple times, you've won. The fourth time, if I'm not mistaken, is you are set for re-election should you win, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
What's so special about Central Chennai? I read yesterday that it is one of India's smallest constituencies, I believe, in terms of...
It has got 13 lakhs, 73,000 voters. The problem is that it's a complete city. It has no rural areas. It is, whereas all the other constituencies as rural. This is a city, entire city with lots of demands, a lot of issues, because it's got a history. And DMK is here. It's right as a bastard.
All right. So what's your prediction? Cards on the table. Last time I interviewed you, you said 39 out of 39. I think you got 38 out of 39, so you were almost right.
Yeah.
This time around, what is your prediction?
This time, including Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, it will be 40 out of 40.
All right. You're as confident as ever, 100%.
Yeah.
What drives that confidence, sir?
Because of the way the Dravidian model through MK Stalin has been delivering. The way people have the confidence on him. They know that when he says something, he's delivering. Even though the union government is denying it, he fights for it. The governor tried to misbehave. He went up to the Supreme Court and ensure the governor fell in line. It's a shameful act that the BJP tries to control the non-BJP states through a proxy, inefficient governor. So we are fighters. We are ready for a fight.
Well, that was my colleague Jude Saneth in conversation with Dayanidhi Maran. Let's shift focus.